Good afternoon. How you doing today? Today is the day I realized that I should try something different. Don't lose yourself trying to make other people happy. And I'll say that slowly. Don't lose yourself trying to make other people happy. I learned the hard way. Growing up with a pastor as a father, being half black, half white, living in inner city in North Philadelphia, being looked at differently because we were biracial. Um, I was hurt a lot, um, mistreated. I tried to make friends with other guys or other boys in the neighborhood. Didn't work. I got in fights a lot. Um, being one who wants to conform to everybody else, it's not fun. Trust me, life is not fun like that. Be that way. Over the years, I would try to meet someone. They try to change me, become that person, and I realized it wasn't cool. So over the years, I realized to love myself because I was always loving everybody else and not myself. Um, I really never learned how to love myself the way I should because I was always loving everybody else, either my family, um, women I was dealing with at the time, growing up in my teens, um, and I never took time to look in the mirror and say, "Hey, do you love yourself?" You have to ask the question. Is yourself that. Do you really love yourself? Are you being who you really want to be, or just what they want you to be? Um, you realize that you see it on the social media. Body shaming. People want to do that, and being with the faith, being with your family, trusting people, who you think who really love you, but in reality, no, you don't. You know what I mean? They just want what they want from you, not what it can give to you. So it's always one sided. Is I want you to be there for me, but I'm not there for you. But I want you to make me happy. That's not cool. Over the years, I grew up, joined the military. Um, I was I met friends of all nationalities. They showed me how to be myself. They showed me that I can love myself best way that I know how because only I can love myself. Only you can love yourself. Only you can make yourself happy. Only you can bring the happiness that you think you should because no one else can do it. I thought my mom could do it. I thought my dad could do it. My family could do it. I looked into them and asked them questions like, "Yo, what can I do?" But to be honest, I had to go into my faith and pray about it. And ask, Lord, what am I going to do? You know, and it hit rock bottoms and sometimes. Rock bottoms means I was so depressed sometimes that my depression got so bad that I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do nothing. I became secluded. I became to myself. Um, I didn't deal with nobody. I was in the military, but I wasn't happy. I would smile because smiling is a fake facade for unhappiness. Even though because you smile doesn't make those people happy. Trust me, I'm a master at it. I smile all day long, but inside I'm crumbling because no one understands me. No one wants to listen to me. No one wants to talk, to hear me. All they want to do is yell at me or tell me what they want me to do or what I should be doing, and not ask me what do you want to do. Did many years in the military. Um, Met friends, family, got married. Two teens of my own that looked at me and watched me grow up and saw their dad was not as professional or as big as they want other dads were. Hey, we're not perfect. We all have faults. I'm not perfect. Trust me. I'm a veteran who deals with depression, PTSD, anxiety. I lost my mother at a young age to suicide. My father died of a heart attack. And coming from school one day, I found my mother that way, dead on the floor. At a young age, I had to deal with death at a young age, and death showed me that I had to love people more. So I was going to love more and show love more to those who in my life that I wanted to show them, because life's too short. If I didn't show them that I loved them, they wouldn't know that I loved them. And in reality, I never knew if they loved me back. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You do for others, and that you do for you. But if you do for others and do nothing for you, does that hinder you or does that help you? Does it hurt you? Make you better. Life is not all fun and games. I learned at a young age. Bounce around from family to family. Dealing with other people's attitudes. Siblings separated. But yet, when I became a father, it was like, yo, what to do now? There's no book or brochure how to be a parent, how to be a husband, how to be a brother, a son. There's none. It's just life experience, challenges, personal growth. Now that I'm an adult, my sons are in college. One's in college, one's in high school. I raised them the best I could. But sometimes you look at yourself and say, am I worthy of anything? Am I good for anything? I felt useless, worthless. I'm a veteran with spinal issues. I need a new hip. But yet I was always there for my children. Football games, coaching, everything else. Trying to make them happy. But in all fairness, I was unhappy. Very unhappy. Some days I would sit on my own and worry myself, what happens if I'm not here anymore? What if? Yeah, suicide is number one thing for military men and women. I've contemplated many times, many times of taking my life. But the love of my children kept me here. And being the son or a preacher, you had to realize your faith. And I realized that, and I try to be more understanding in raising my boys. But when you look back in my life, I realized that I was hurt, but not by others, but by myself. Hurt myself by not loving myself. Hurt myself and not give myself a chance. The military is all I knew. Now I'm in the military, I'm like, yo, what am I doing? My son's in college. My wife has her degrees. I have nothing. So I started my own company in 2019. I started it. I designed tumblers. I designed cups, t-shirts. But when depression kicks in, I don't want to do anything. I don't have the urge to create anything, do anything, and it hurts. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that deals with this. So I'm coming to you as a person, as a human, letting know my life story to find others if that's how they are. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a group of people to love someone for them to feel loved. Not just feel, what's the word called? you feel, what's that word? Tolerated. You meet friends, yeah, they tolerate you. They talk to you in front of your face, laugh in your face, behind your back. Man, the things they say. That's not cool. It hurts. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. But it took time for me to realize to do things for myself. Creating the platform for YouTube, designing my Tumblrs excites me. Making others happy with my crafts excites me. And you gotta do that. Hey, kitty cat, my cat. Sorry. And when you start to love yourself, go to church. Hey, kitty. Find faith in God again. Think about it. Look within yourself and realize I can do this on my own. I can do this, but sometimes you need help. And we're as men, I know I'm one of them. I don't like asking for help from anybody. I don't like doing it, even from military, the doctors. I deal with pain a lot, but physical pain creates mental pain. When your body hurts, you hurt mentally. I felt useless. I felt worthless. My sons couldn't hang out with dad because dad couldn't do it. What am I good for? My wife has degrees, for college degrees. I have none. And I'm wondering, what was I put on this earth for? And I realized that's to be a dad. To be a veteran. To be my son's hero. To them. And to help those who are dealing with depression. I'm not a professional, but I know how I feel. I know what I feel. And I can help others dealing with this in my own way and I can. And I decided to do this video today showing my vulnerable side and how vulnerable that we as men can be, because we are supposed to be strong, tough people for those around us, but we have hearts, have feelings too. We have emotions that we can't show. Men don't cry. Oh, well, I did. I do. Trust me. If I'm not crying on the inside, I'm crying on the outside. And sometimes you gotta let it out. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, how much money you have, how much clothes you have in the world. If you're unhappy to the point where you're gonna cry, let it out. Let it out. Who cares who's around you? I don't care. I cry for my kids all. What? Dad's just like, I'm not in the mood. I'm just not. I'm just not. Medication, got it. Church, going to it. Faith, dealing with it. But in the end, I have to do it for me. They can't make me happy. They can't make me smile. Only I can look at myself in the mirror. Or look at myself within myself and say, hey, you got this. You can do this. You're not useless. You're not worthless. You are somebody. You're an amazing dad. So, this is me talking to you humanly. Best way I can. If you like this, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification so I know that you received this. And if you'd like to hear if you comment in it, let me know what you think about this here. I will appreciate it. I'm just going to come forth more of myself. Have a good day.